Hey, it's your girl Draya Love here. Excited to bring to you guys topic today of resistance, doing things we don't want to do, and change. So, here we go. Recently had a trip to the Bay and spent some time with a couple of my sisters, had a lot of really great experiences, and you know, family stuff always comes up when you're with your sisters. That's just kind of how it goes. And when you're on territory of which you grew up or in the area, it just kind of is how it is. So dealing with old energies. So Spirit told me I needed to do something that was kind of, for me, it feels unpleasant, and it's also financially a little bit costly, and I have to deal with a lot of things and figure a lot of things out. So I was very resistant to this idea initially. I actually still kind of am, but I understand it. But it's going to take a lot of my work to do this, and it's something I've been putting off and leaving alone. So Spirit said I needed to handle it, and it's going to take a big effort on my end. So in me understanding why I need to do it, it's basically old energy caught up somewhere that I need to just manage, and I have not been managing. So it's like pieces, when you have things that are yours or pieces of you in different places, it's like old energy, and I felt like pieces of me were kind of scattered. And so Spirit's saying, no, get all your stuff, deal with yourself, deal with all of you, manage your footprint here on this earth, manage what it is that you are doing, all the energy you're spreading, you're giving, you're leaving, you're consuming, just all of it, just manage it. So in trying to manage that and contain it and create my footprint smaller, I had a lot of resistance to this because I'm trying to figure out, you know, what like a manageable lifestyle looks like for me at my age and at this place in my life. And I've definitely had some resistance to it with my moves, with the people that I've been around, with what it is that people want to do versus what it is that I want to do, you know, and knowing Spirit's got a plan for me. So with all these things that I'm being asked to do, even like being in a new space. I live in a new space right now. I've just moved in this week. So I've spent less than I think I've spent 4 nights here. And it's been fine, but it's a challenge. I do live with one person. And it's been challenging trying to fit myself into new energy and figure out what it is that my space is going to look like. So I've had a lot of resistance, even though I made this choice. I've had a lot of resistance to what it is that I'm doing because I feel a lot of it overwhelmed. And so I felt just a ton of resistance. So I sat the other night and I was asking myself, God, Andrea, you have so much resistance. And I asked Spirit, like, what is it that I'm not seeing? Because I know I'm here for a reason, and just show me. And so I was shown all the lessons that I'm supposed to be learning through the people that I'm around now, through the experiences that I'm having, that I'm getting ready to have, and just the place in which I'm at. So even though I feel very resistant to a lot of things that are happening, because I feel like I feel a bit set in my ways now, yeah, I'm trying to be flexible and trying to see what it is that Spirit's trying to say to me. But until I got genuinely to this new spot and felt like this really heavy resistance to myself, I didn't realize how much I was carrying. So as I tell you guys all the time, you know, the stories I tell myself, the BS I tell myself, I don't realize how many layers of this stuff we have. And coming to this new space has made me realize how many bubbling layers of a little irritation that I still have left over. And so I'm trying to sit with that and trying to be quiet with it and trying to let that resistance go and allow some space for myself to just honestly be for a little bit and focus on me, because I feel like distractions, you know, we're in different places, we get all these distractions, and we're not able to focus on ourselves. And so now I feel like I'm just in a place where it's time to just sit with Andrea and be quiet with Andrea. And it's challenging. It's definitely challenging. So I'm working within the confines of what that looks like. I'm being patient with myself. I'm trying to. And I'm doing as much releasing of resistance that I can. And giving myself the time and space to unwind from all this stuff. You know, we've been through a lot. I know I've been through a lot, and I think that we don't, these changes that we're going through, we don't necessarily give ourselves time and space to acclimate to these new frequencies, to these new energies, to these new things that are going on. And so I'm going to give myself some space to acclimate and be patient with myself and see what turns up with that. But this change, it's just constant. It seems like it never stops. And every time I shift to one corner, another thing pops up and Spirit's like, do this, you need to do that. Oh, here's a really big task for you. So it feels pretty constant when it comes to challenges and what I'm being asked to do from Spirit. Like I said, this resistance that's bubbled up inside of me, I'm really working hard to deal with it because I find this resistance really just genuinely, I think, to be a lot of my old problems and a lot of my old situations that were never really, I'm going to say, completely dealt with. And me coming into myself and who it is that I am right now, all these little things pop up, and they're little, not personality issues, but they're personality quirks maybe that are surfacing and showing themselves because of what I've been through and what I've made myself do. Like, for example, I've been I've been a mom and been a wife and been in a relationship and did a lot of what other people wanted to do. And so I spent many years doing a lot of what other people wanted me to do. And I'm not interested in doing anything I don't want to do anymore. So I'm very resistant. So I found that to be a big challenge for me this week because I'm really not interested in doing anything, really, not for anybody. I don't mean to sound like that, but I'm not interested in doing things I'm not interested in doing. And I'm super clear about it. But I have found a huge ball of resistance that I have to be patient and kind and to not be so hard about that because I'm just very specific that I don't, I mean, I am here for other people, but I'm here for myself first. And I'm not interested in doing shit for other people really that much anymore. I'm interested in taking care of myself. And I'm here for people. If people are taking care of themselves, I'll talk to you, I'll deal with you, but I'm not taking care of anybody anymore. And so I find it very interesting, my level of resistance and my layers of change and me just allowing this person to bubble up and allowing me to be patient with her and, like I said, give her space to come out from what she's come out from. So the reason I'm sharing all this with you is because, you know, we go through so many situations in life where I feel like we have a lot of feelings bubble up and we don't understand why. But these many times are just repressed feelings, and we're just supposed to take them, look at them, ask them what they're there for, examine them a little bit, sit with them maybe a little bit and say, okay, what is it that you're looking for from me? And we will get the answers that we're looking for. So as I sit with myself and my resistance and all that it is that I'm going through, you know, I really do recommend some time for yourself, with yourself, distractionless, because it's very important to be with ourselves, to be kind to ourselves, to hear what it is that our body needs to say, what our heart needs to say, what our spirit needs to say, what our emotions have been trying to say for probably many years. So, you know, do what you do for yourself. Be kind to yourself. Give yourself some space to heal and deal and live and love and release and emote and just manage what it is that you haven't been allowing to come up. For me, it's been over 3 years that I've been letting this stuff come out, and it's still not done. And I work on myself full time. So we need a lot of time and space for ourselves to be able to honor what it is that we've been through. So make sure and do that for yourself. It's so, so important. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for hanging with me on my journey. I know it can be a lonely one, and we definitely need each other. Head to my website at drayalove.com. Blog, vlog, podcasts, socials, tons of resources, and you guys can look into soul contract readings, make an appointment, change your life, change your perspective. As always, in and with love. Peace. It's your girl, Draya Love.